Good morning, everybody. It's Shirley from Shirley's World. It is a gorgeous day outside. It's supposed to go up at least to 42, I think, today, and be warmer, much warmer tomorrow, like 50. But today is gorgeous, sunny, blue skies, and the birds are singing. Let me put you in my holder here. Hi. I'm here by the computer because I'm working on my blog. I've started blogging again. Let me get out of the sun. I've started blogging again. I'm doing a series on saving money, menu planning, budgeting, all that kind of thing. So if you want to see what that's about, I started like 4 days ago. So the last 4 blogs are about that. But here's my blog at shirleysworld.blogspot.com. And I'd love for you to come and comment because this is a new thing for me too. Not the blogging, but budgeting. I can't believe I'm 73 and never had a budget till now. I mean a written down black and white budget. Having my second cup of coffee. Yeah, so I've read about budgeting. I did start saving money a couple of years ago by using just cash. I got rid of all my credit cards, well, put them away, and I use only cash now to do any kind of shopping outside. No credit cards in my purse except for one, and that is only used for gas for my car. So, hi Big Ed Music, thanks for joining. So I am now working on menu planning because the more I read about saving money, especially at the grocery store, that everybody says if you plan your menus, a week or two ahead of time. Some people plan their menus for a whole month. I'm not organized enough to do that. I'm starting with a week and maybe go to 2 weeks because I'd like to only grocery shop every other week, twice a month. I read an article online about a girl that's gone to grocery shopping once a month and she loves it, so I'll have to read more about that. But right now I'd like to switch to grocery shopping every 2 weeks. So I'd like to make a menu out for 2 weeks at a time. Make a menu. Hi, everybody that's joining. Thank you so much. I'd like to make a menu that goes for 2 weeks. I've never done menu planning, and I always thought it was a silly thing to do, especially now. I only started reading about it in the last year or so, but I thought it's sort of silly for me since it's just me. I don't have a family living with me to cook for, and I thought, why do I have to make a menu plan? It's just me. However, I can see now after reading all about it that it's a great way to save money and not buy things at the grocery store that you don't need. Because I was going into the grocery store and just sort of buying helter-skelter things. I would buy things at the grocery store that I thought I ran out of at home. Now, I didn't know for sure I'd run out because I never really looked around and took stock of what I had before. So it's a good thing to take stock of what you already have. And personal shop menu for your house. I mean personal shopping every 2 weeks to make out a menu of what I'm going to eat. So I already have a supply of basic things in my house. but if you make a menu for what you're going to make for dinner, you know, and lunch and breakfast, the next week, and you go shopping after you make your menu, and just buy the things that you need for those menus, it will save you a lot of money. I can see that. Right now, since I'm just starting, I am bound and determined, because I have so much in my pantry and my freezers, I'm bound and determined to cook as long as I can, and I'm sure I can do at least a month. That's terrible, but yes, I do have that much. At least 3 or 4 weeks anyway, with the things that I already have. So what I'm doing is I'm taking stock of what I already have in my pantry and my freezers. Thanks for the hearts. And I'm making my menu out accordingly. But the reason I'm talking so much about groceries and grocery shopping is that is the part of my budget where I know I am overspending. I was allotting $300 a month, and that's just me. There's no way that I should be spending $300 a month on groceries. I mean, I'm sure I can eat healthy. I eat I buy organic, and I'd like to buy as much gluten-free as I can and get away from wheat. I'm not allergic to gluten, but I follow Dr. Christine Kazmar here online, and you know, she says no PPSCW or whatever it is. It's no pork, peanuts, soy, wheat, or corn or wheat. I don't know what order it goes in, but I know there's 5 things that you should not eat. Wheat is the hardest. There's wheat in everything. So anyway, that's my fight I'm having with my food eating, is trying to get rid of as much wheat as I can. Anyway, the way I used to shop and just buy what looked good, what I had coupons for, whether I needed it or not. And instead of making a menu and just going by that. Let's talk about coupons a minute. For a good year, I really was a coupon shopper. I would cut out coupons in the newspaper and the magazines and online, and where I'd see, there was big savings, like 50 cents or $1 or whatever. I'd go to stores that doubled the coupons, and I would buy those things because I was saving all this money. Now, did I need those things? No. You'll see on my last post I show you the amount of dish detergent, not dishwasher soap, dish detergent, bottles of Palmolive dish detergent and all different kinds. I still have 12 bottles downstairs that I don't know when I'll use. I mean, I have a dishwasher, so I don't use dish soap very much at all. The one that I use has been on my sink probably for a year. That's how much I use. So coupons they were actually making me spend a lot more money. Yes, I could add up what I was saving, but I wasn't using the things that I bought with it. They just went in my pantry and got forgotten about, so that wasn't a good thing. So I am trying to make a menu. I downloaded some templates from Pinterest. I gotta go to town. Thank you. Save some money while you're there. I downloaded some templates, a couple that I thought I would use. The first one that I did the rest of this week on is this one. You can go on. There's plenty of templates online for meal planning. I started this on Friday. Yesterday I wrote the first one. I wrote for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and just out of my things I have in the house. Easy, fairly easy. But I think that I'm going to go to this bi-weekly meal planner. It has the 2 weeks here, and then down here, I thought these different columns would be breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but they aren't. I know you can't see it. It's the main, like your meat or your main protein, your side dish, or 2 side dishes. And I thought, well, where's breakfast and lunch? But down here, you have columns listed, breakfast options, and you would list all the things that you would like to have for breakfast. And you just pick. For breakfast, you pick one of those. And the same for lunch options. And then this third column here is what groceries you need for those 2 weeks. You may need a bigger list than that, so you can put it on the back, I guess. But I think I'm going to go to that one and try to do 2 weeks. It should be fairly easy for me to make menus when I can just go around the house, go around my kitchen, my pantry, my freezer, and see what I have, and just make menus from those things. It'll be more, I think, more challenging to have to make a meal from things I don't have and then go grocery shopping for it. But maybe not. So I have a lot of things in my freezer that are leftovers because, like I said on yesterday's blog, I have also never learned to cook for just one. So, you know, mostly when you have recipes, they're for more than one. There's very few recipes out there for one. They're out there if you try to find them, but I always thought it was more, better to cook and then have leftovers, and then you can freeze them. So the recipes I make are usually for 4. And I eat small amounts. I don't eat a lot like I used to. When you get older, you eat less. Yes, that's true. I'm a nurse, and I remember them telling me this long time ago when I was nursing, that older people, they just don't eat like we would eat. I mean, they wouldn't eat a full meal. You'd think that they weren't eating enough, but they're eating until they get full and they don't want to eat anymore. And that's true. You eat much less than when you're younger. So from a recipe for 4, it's probably maybe for 6 for me. So I freeze the things. I freeze the leftovers. So I went down and looked at what I have in my freezer, my downstairs I have a little upright freezer downstairs. I have, spaghetti sauce. I have chili. I have, I don't know I think a bean casserole down there. I have chicken soup, lots of chicken soup that I made from carcasses of chickens. I would get the roasted chickens, and then when they were done, I would boil the carcasses and make chicken soup. So I have lots of that too. So I have different things down there, plus a lot of freezer jam that I made. So I have enough in my freezer and the things I have in my pantry to last me for quite a while. So the only things I will have to buy at the grocery store are perishables if I want to eat fresh vegetables instead of canned. I do have a lot of canned in my pantry, which I'm going to slowly use up. But I like fresh fruit and, of course, milk and that type of perishable. So those are the things that I will still have to shop for. But the other things that I'm going to make dinners with, I will use from what I have. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I am thinking about my blog that I'll write today, and I'm going to start planning my menus for the next couple weeks, so that at the first of the month, when I go to take out the amount to put in my envelopes, my budget envelopes, I'll know sort of what I should put in my grocery envelope. I'm hoping that it's going to be less than $300. It should be if I'm living out of my stock that I already have. So at the first of the month is when I go and I take out what I think I need. I have it budgeted. I use a budget that Dave Ramsey recommended. It's called Every Dollar. It's online. It's easy to use. And that's where I keep track of everything. In fact, like I said, I never had a written budget before. So I never knew that I was spending more than the income that was coming in, my monthly income. I'm trying to live on just the monthly money that comes in, pensions and Social Security and that type of thing. So it is a fixed budget. It never changes. Fixed amount of money that comes in, it never changes. So I have to get that down to my spending down to what that is. It's not good to overspend to spend more than you're making, or not making, but is coming into that you count as your income. So that's the challenges of being retired and being elder. Someone told me the other day on Pinterest that instead of elder, I should just call myself wiser. But yeah, I am wiser, I suppose, in a few things, but obviously not in a lot of things. So anyway, I just thought I'd come on, say good morning. I'm having my coffee and looking at meal plan things here. I don't know if I've been reading about these mason jar breakfasts, oatmeal in mason jars, overnight oatmeal they call it. But I'm reading that people are eating their oatmeal. This is like cold. You eat it out of the jar. It's been in the refrigerator overnight. I just can't imagine eating oatmeal cold. I suppose you could just do the oatmeal part. I don't know. I have to read more about it. If anybody out there has done these oatmeal in jar, overnight oatmeal they call it, let me know. You can leave me a comment on my blog, because I'll probably be blogging a little bit about it. My blog is at just Shirley's World at blogspot.com. This is the only thing I advertise. I'm not trying to sell anything, or you never tried it? Yeah, I think oatmeal should be hot. I eat oatmeal a lot of mornings in the winter. Not so much in the summer, but a lot in the winter. Yes, I want something hot for breakfast. So I don't think that would work for me. But they also have healthy mason jar meals I see on here. All different things. Salads that you can put together for 2 or 3 days in your refrigerator with all kinds of healthy things. You have to remember to put the dressing on the bottom, and then you stack up. Then when you get ready to eat it, you shake it all up and pour it out into a bowl. A lot of them look really good, and they're very healthy looking, so I might try that. But I thought, just wanted to say hi. Hi, Sue. It's my sister. She'll watch this today. My grocery shopping is going to be done mainly at Aldi. That's the store that I know I'll save the most. And that's the one that's closest to me. I don't have a Trader Joe's or a Whole Foods by me. And Aldi's is starting to have more organic things and more gluten-free things, so I'm happy about that. If I do need something, definitely, say fresh fruit or vegetables that's on the Dirty Dozen list, which you can find online too. The Dirty Dozen list, I left a link yesterday on my blog where you can get it from. It's the fruits and vegetables that have the most amount of pesticides sprayed on them. And then there's a clean 15 that's, you don't have to worry so much about buying organically. But for sure, the ones on the Dirty Dozen, you should buy organic, unsprayed fruits and vegetables. So that's it for now. And I will be back. Oh, one note I just want to say, door-to-door organic. I looked into that. It's more, I'm trying to really, you spend more when you go to the grocery store? I'll look into it again. I know there's a couple of them that you can get organic things brought right to your door. That's interesting. But going to the store is one of the ways that I get out of the house. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to see. Maybe just for the organic things. I'll have to look into the price of that again. But I'm trying to be very, very frugal, which I never seem to have done before. So I'm paying for it now. Yeah. If I need reasons to go out of the house, more reasons than just, going to the barn. I do go to the barn, but I'm only, in the winter, I don't go to the barn to see my horses near as often as in the summer. In the winter, it's cold, it's, cold, wet, snowy, roads are bad, so I stay home. And that's when I need to actually go out someplace close. Like, it's only 7 minutes to town from my house, so I go to the grocery store if I need something. However, I found that's not a good way to save money. If you go grocery shopping or to walk around Target or whatever, you always end up spending something. I'm not just a good one to just look at things and go out of the store empty-handed. So I have plenty to do around here. It's getting the oomph to do it. There was a new cat in my barn, which is my garage. I call it my barn because that's where my chicken coop is and my barn cats live. There was a new visitor today. I heard some noise up on top of the my chicken coop. There's like a loft on top. And I thought that's where the raccoon was living. And I heard some noise again, and I looked up expecting to see the little raccoon face, and it was a tuxedo cat, a black and white, beautiful cat. And I think he or she, I don't know which it is, was waiting for me to bring the cat food in, which I had in my hand for my barn cats. So they get fed twice a day, wet canned food, and they have dry food out there all the time. So I called her down, here kitty kitty, and she actually came down, and she's very healthy looking, and she's not a stray. She's somebody's cat, I'm sure, that probably smelled the food that I put out every day. And I called her over and put the one of the containers of cat food down on the floor, and she came right over by me and started eating. So she's welcome, but, or he, whatever it is, but I'm sure it's somebody's cat because it does not look like a stray. My one barn cat, the more feral one, was growling at her the whole time. So anyway, I'm going to close for now, and I will see you tomorrow. And that's it for now. Bye.